Hi guys, welcome back to Too Cool for Middle School. I'm really excited today because I'm doing a tag video. I love tag videos and I didn't start this one. I watched the other videos and then I really wanted to jump in. The YouTubers that started this video were Deanda, Natalie Priester, and Tick Life, and then the video that I first watched was on Teacher Inspiration Station, and oh my goodness, there is no way that this video is going to even come close to how amazing her video was. If you don't already follow her channel, go follow Melissa. She had like the funniest video. I was laughing out loud, actually LOLing while I was watching it, and her son knocked over the camera just like Jensen always does to me, and it was just super funny. So I was like, okay, I gotta jump in and do my version of this as well. There are 6 questions about being a teacher mommy. And the first one is, how many children do you have and how old are they? I have one little boy and he's 2 years old, and you've probably seen him sneaking his way into my YouTube videos or all over my Instagram. He just kind of pops up everywhere because he's very cute. Number 2 is, were you a parent first or a teacher first? And I was a teacher first. I think I had been teaching for about 5 years when I got pregnant with Jensen. I was 29 when he was born, so I'd been in teaching for a little while, and it definitely changes things. I think that's the next question. It says, how has becoming a parent changed or influenced your role as a teacher? I mean, some of the biggest changes for me, because it's not like I see this huge parallel between my students and my son, because my students are like 13 years old and Jensen's 2, but I am a little bit more limited now as far as just like kind of being spontaneous and like going to the school plays and concerts and games and stuff. Like, I can't really just show up to things the way that I used to, or like, you know, I used to like just like have an idea like where I would just need to run out to Walmart or Target and like get some supplies for the next day, and now I can't really do those things. And I think I will be able to again in the future. He's just so young right now, like he needs constant attention. But on the positive side, it does make me a little bit more compassionate towards the parents of my students and towards my students themselves. And really, like, Jensen goes to this great daycare, and the way that they are with him, I think, is a really good example to me of what I appreciate in teachers and what parents would appreciate from me. So I like when they kind of keep me updated on how he's doing. I like when they send multiple reminders about like events that are coming up or specific things that he needs. I like when they take pictures and show me, you know, the things that he's doing at school. So when I realize how much I like that, I'm like, oh, okay, my parents of my students would probably appreciate those things from me too. So I kind of like this aspect of community that I feel like I'm a bigger part of now. Like, I'm helping to raise other people's kids. There are people who are helping me to raise mine, and I like this interconnectedness that I feel more so now that I've become a parent. Number 4 is kind of funny. Do you send your child to daycare during the breaks or when we have holidays off? So the place I send Jensen to has a minimum that you have to attend, otherwise you could like forfeit your spot there. So I do send him during the summer and during Christmas and stuff, but I just send him a little bit less. So, you know, during the school year he goes 5 days a week, but during the summer I think the rule is like you have to go 5 times within a 2-week period. So like last week we wanted to go on a trip and go see my family, so I had him out for those days, but then this week he's got to go every day just to even out like his attendance, which is fine. I remember like when I first realized that, when I first like signed him up for daycare and he was only a couple of months old, and I was like, oh, but I want to spend every day with him during the summer. And all these parents were like, no you don't. They're like, trust me, it will be really nice when you just need to get something done and you have to drop him off at daycare because you've got to keep your spot, so then it like alleviates your guilt and you still get to get things done. So it is actually pretty nice. The only thing is that I still have to pay, you know, for the days that I'm sending him, and in the summers I don't make money, I don't get paid, so that's the only thing that's a little bit tough. So it's nice to keep him out, you know, like the maximum days that I can, and then like only pay the minimum days that I have to, but it always ends up working out, so it's fine. Number 5, what advice would you give to a teacher who is pregnant with her first baby? So thankfully, I'm actually really glad I did this. I recorded like update videos throughout each trimester of my pregnancy, and I did like teaching through the first trimester, teaching through the second trimester, because it's like hard to kind of remember what it was like once it's done. Like I think your brain kind of blocks out the memories of being pregnant and the memories of like giving birth, and when they are so little and you're trying to figure out breastfeeding and you're not sleeping, and it's just so hard. And if you had like vivid memories of that, you might never have another baby. So I think your brain kind of blocks that out. So I did document all of that, so I can link those for you if you're in like your first trimester or second trimester. But yeah, it's difficult. You're just very, very tired at the beginning, and you just have a lot to plan for, like as it gets closer to your due date. If you're still in school, you've got to plan for like your maternity leave and your sub, but you're also planning for just like what crib are we gonna have, and what is my schedule gonna be like, and how are we gonna organize their clothes? Are we gonna do diapers or like cloth diapers? Do I need to buy this? Do I not? Like that your brain really has a lot of work to do. Leave some time for yourself to get things like that done while you also feel like crap. The last question is, what's the most challenging / rewarding thing about being a teacher mom? We can start with challenging. I had a challenging day today. So today was one of the days I was supposed to take Jensen to daycare, so got him up, played a little bit, he had some milk, we drove to daycare. Oh, and like it's picture day or something. Ooh, I just made some money from Teachers Pay Teachers. Woo, 65 cents. I like that sound. What was I saying? Oh yeah, it's like picture day, and so I was like filling out the form and I was about to write a check, and then I realized like you can't write a check, it has to be cash. I didn't have enough cash, so I was just, you know, working out all those little things that now I do have so much more compassion for parents about. It's like, oh goodness, like you want to be responsible and get these things done, but sometimes it's just hard. So anyway, I had done all that. We were driving to daycare, and like right as we arrived, he just threw up all over himself. It was so disgusting. You guys, it's so disgusting. I know that some moms are like, you know, when it's your child, like you just deal with it and it's not that big of a deal. I'm like, no, it's still so nasty. Like it's like curdled milk. Ugh, it's awful. So I wrapped him in a towel. He had extra clothes like in his little daycare cubby. So I like brought him in, like stripped him down, changed his clothes. He's crying, he's like clinging to me, and his teachers are like, he'll be fine, just leave him. But I feel terrible, so like I'm on the verge of tears too, and I'm just like rocking him, and I wanted to make sure that he was okay, so we like got his temperature taken, and he's fine, but it's just like, imagine though if I was also on my way to work and I had to get to work in the next few minutes. It's just like a lot to start your day. Like that's happened before too, where I've like taken him to daycare on my way to work, and then they like hear his cough and they're like, oh no, he cannot stay today. And I'm like, what do you mean he can't stay? Like certain symptoms they won't let them stay for. So like I just had to take him to school that day, and like I just was like holding him and like walked into my principal's office like, daycare won't let him stay today, and school's about to start in like 5 minutes, and I don't have a sub and I don't know what to do. So things like that totally happen, and you just have to roll with it and just hope that like people are gracious with you, because it's really hard. But on the other hand, it is so rewarding. I mean, Jensen is so dang cute, and he's so funny, and he's just such a joy. And even when he had to come to school with me and I couldn't get a sub until like lunchtime, by the time they, you know, contacted somebody, he just was in my room like entertaining my students. He just has this cute little personality, and he's so much fun. Like I come home and just like watch him. Just everything he does is so funny and so cute, and he'll be in his own little world like playing, and then all of a sudden he'll look up and be like, hi mommy. And I'm like, hi Jensen, and he'll like come over to me and just give me a hug. And there's just no way to like logically describe how wonderful it is to be a parent, because there are so many hard things and gross things and all your hair falls out and you don't sleep and they're super expensive and all these things, but it's just weird that they're like so amazing that you're willing to sacrifice all of that and go through all of that and give up everything because you just love them so much. It's really weird. It's not logical. It's hard to even like imagine my life without Jensen in it anymore. He's just like my little buddy. We do everything together. I take him with me all the time, probably to more things than I should really, but he's great. Anyway, thank you so much ladies for starting this tag, and if you are also a teacher mama and you would like to make this video, feel free. They put it out here for all of us just to connect and talk about some of those challenges and amazing things about being a mom and being a teacher. So thank you so much again, ladies. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Bye.